Hello again, everyone. Nathan here. We're going to do a walk around video on the 2025 Honda Civic hatchback, and a little bit more special one. I also have the Sport Touring version of this and the hybrid on that side as well. So we get the whole package deal. Sport Touring trim, we get the hybrid and the hatchback. One of my more favorite Civics, I would say, in the top three list. This will probably be the number three on that list there. We'll go through kind of some features on it, what they got going on for us, and all that good stuff. Starting up front here at the top here, we got this nice nose, kind of a more like a cone shape, almost coming off the top of the hood, coming down to everything else here. Love the shape of it. It's a very, very well thought out design. I'm in love with it personally. We got our Honda emblem here with that radar tucked in behind it there for a Honda safety suite features, the adaptive cruise, the lane departures, the front collision braking, all that good stuff. We have our front park sensors here. We got one up top, one down below, and then the other two on the other side there. Those guys are going to help prevent us from hitting anything on the front of us. When we come up to anything, those sensors will go off, give us a nice beep to let us know. We got a nice piano black mesh grill up top and then a flat black grill down below, with only about half of it actually being open, just enough to get some air in there. And then we do have the secondary one in the back there with the radiator and whatnot, so everything gets cooled down for us, and we're all good to go on that side. Got our block heater here. We got our side vents coming down the side of the bumper here into the functional air vents to cool down our tires and stuff like that. We got our LED headlights here. We got the daytime running strip as well, which turns into our signal light. So it'll be white and then flash orange for that signal. We got our high, low beam, and our fog light down in the actual housing itself there for us. Coming over to this side here, we have some nice styling elements here. We got the little bit of the white lip down below, and then that black that carries up across here and up into here, and then the white comes. And I love what they've done with this year's version, where we add in that little bit of that body line down here for us. We used to have a fog light down here, took that away, put it up here, added this piece, gives us a bit more of a sportier look. I personally am fully in love with what they've done with this guy. Popping up underneath the hood here to see the power plant that is behind the Civic hybrids themselves. Lots and lots to talk about here on this side. Obviously, first off, I'm going to have to knock them again here for not having the hood struts on here, the gas-powered ones, but having the manual one. Again, gotta have it. All the new cars have it. We gotta have it. Honda, what are we doing? Over here in the middle, we got the 2-liter 4-cylinder Atkinson's motor. And then it's paired up to the actual 2-motor electric system to give us that 204 horsepower and that 247 foot-pounds of torque, which in a lighter car like this does get us zipping pretty good. We're probably not winning any races, but we're definitely passing cars on the highway, getting up to the speed limits with ease without any actual issues whatsoever. We got the ease of filling up the oil right here for us. Dipstick is plainly in sight. Got our washer fill up again. They're all in sight. They're easy to get to. We still have a little bit of extra room in here too, which just amazes me. You don't normally get to see that, right? I mean, it's normally these engine bays are jam-packed full. You couldn't even fit a piece of paper through anything, but here I can actually go in between here. I got lots of space in between everything. Got our air intake here up over the actual electric motors that are right here in the engine bay. So we won't have our traditional electric motors in the back of the vehicle or in the front of the vehicle, are actually connected directly to the engine on this series hybrid that we have here. Got our battery here in case we do need to jump the vehicle. You can see our positive, negative on that side. Got our fuse box, a couple other things there. These orange wires are going to be for the hybrid side, but beautiful layout on this side. I'm very excited that Honda's put this into this specific vehicle and the other hybrids as well, right? Hopping onto the windshield area here on the Civic hybrid hatchback, we got our wipers down below here. We do have the smart wiper system here. So again, we got those sprayers on the windshield here. No sprayers up underneath the hood or on top of the hood for that spray and pray. We actually have a direct spray, which again, going to save us some amount on the actual wiper fluid cost because we're only spraying half the time and it's such a direct spray instead of that spray and pray on the windshield there. We do have the actual ease of changing those wiper blades too. You can put these guys, you can reef on them. They're not going to do anything. So we got that on there. We got the rain sensing wipers up top here, these 4 blue dots. And then we got our camera up top for all the safety features, the adaptive cruise control, the lane departure, front collision braking, all that good stuff on there. And then we do have the acoustic glass up front there to cut down some of that wind noise, keep that cabin a little bit quieter at the end of the day. Popping around to the passenger side here, down this whole side of the Civic hatchback, tons and tons to talk about. We're going to pop down here first into the actual tire here. Starting off, we do get our chrome lug nuts here with that chrome Honda badge in the center there on the center cap. And then we do get some sport touring specific rims here with that little bit of machining, kind of like almost like an arrow kind of pointing in on all sides here with that sharp gray on the aluminum alloy on their design. And these guys are also wrapped in the Continental Cross Contact, so the M&S more so on the street tire side, not really on the winters. Probably have to get yourself a set, being only front wheel drive on that side, but we are M&S. They are going to be 235, 40, and on 18-inch rims. So we still get that nice ride quality of the 18, but we're not quite hitting that 19, 20-inch tire price, which is absolutely beautiful. Coming back up, we got the beautiful, beautiful piano black mirror caps on this side. We got that integrated turn signal light on here as well. So we're letting everybody know which way we're turning. This being on the widest part of the vehicle is easiest accessible if those headlights are blocked. I know I have a hard time sometimes seeing signal lights at the intersection. I don't quite know which way they're actually turning. Be nice if they had these mirror ones on there, as I can see those a lot better. They're not taken up by those bright LED headlights that sometimes soak up the turn signals. You can see them here. We do have the breakaway mirrors on this guy again, so we're going to be, if anyone bumps into them or you accidentally bump them into something, they're not going to smash the mirror and put you out a lot of money. They're just going to bend forward, maybe a couple scratches. But we also have the blind spot monitoring system on both sides of the Sport Touring Civic. That guy does come standard with the Hondas, but this guy's going to allow us to let us know when there is a vehicle or a motorcycle, kind of anything in that blind spot while we're driving down the highway, down the road. This guy's going to light up orange. And then if we do intend to go in that lane, well, it's lit up orange, we don't quite see it, and we do hit our turn signal to turn, it will flash orange at us and give us an audible alert as well, letting us know. So we got two kinds there. Coming down, we got our keyless entry. Again, that one's going to be standard with the Hondas on that side. So we can lock and unlock it on this side. Color matched on our door handle as well. And then we got one nice, beautiful body line going all the way down the vehicle there. And then it actually integrates into that tail light, which is pretty sweet. It doesn't just end or fade off. It goes right into that tail light, which is absolutely beautiful. On that side, we got a little bit of a matte gray finish down below as a little kind of side diffuser more so. And then up top here, we got the sunroof as well for us. Coming back to the party end of the Civic hatchback, this is where stuff gets really, really good. I love the hatchbacks. I love the design of the hatchbacks. We got our sprayer up top, wiper down here. This is a defrosting window back here. We have that giant brake light that carries all the way across here for us, that LEDs. We have the LED reverse lights on this guy as well. We got our turn signals and the rest of our brake light down there, but I love this giant brake light across the whole thing. Kind of puts it together on there for us. Got our Civic badge. We do get our Sport Touring badge and our Hybrid badge, so everyone knows that we're a Sport Touring hybrid on this side. Got our Honda badge here, got our backup camera down below, so we get those three views. We got the full 90 degrees, we got the 45, and then we got the straight up and down, so you can see my feet there with the backup camera straight up and down. Coming down the bumper, we got our two reflectors, got our 4 rear parking sensors. Those guys are going to do the same that they do up front. We are just paired with the camera this time. So we got camera and sensors. And then down below from factory, we do get a little matte black diffuser straight from the factory, which is honestly pretty sweet. Don't get to see those too often, and I love to see that Honda's including it in it because we are, you know, a hatchback Civic. We need to be a little bit sporty as well, right? Inside as well, we got tons and tons of space here. The hatchback giving us that little bit extra on that vertical space there. Down in below here, we got our air compressor kit with the filling foam and our actual cover, or the vent for the gas cap there. We need to pull some in there. You got the funnel, sorry, not the vent. Now we got our funnel for the gas there. We have half of our privacy cover um, from that. Now, this hatchback is the only one to get that privacy cover from factory. So, Aon Honda for giving us that on this side. But we do get half of it right here, and then the other half is actually tucked up in the actual hatch itself, so you can still get into the back of the hatch while not having to undo the entire privacy cover. I can still reach everything even with this done, and then when I lower that hatch back down, the other half covers, so no one gets to see the Christmas presents I bought for them until I want them to. They're all protected. They're covered back here. And then when I'm done with it, it just hooks right back into there for us. Of course, we'll have the 60-40 split on that guy as well, so you can do it on that seat as well. On this side, you can do either or for us. We got one speaker back here, as we do have the Bose speaker system. So we got that 12 speaker. We got our subwoofer back here for us as well. But overall, tons and tons of room in the back of this Civic hatchback. Then, of course, coming down the driver's side, we're greeted by that same nice body line coming down the whole front. We got our nice matte piece down below there. We got our nice rims on there, our keyless entry, blind spot, all the good stuff. Addition, we do get that gas cap here, of course, with the capless fuel system. So you just put that nozzle back in. When you come out, you can go back into your car, keep scrolling on TikTok, whatever it is we do while we fill up the gas, or you can stay out and wash the window, whatnot, but it makes it easier, all said and done, to actually put that gas nozzle in there. Of course, it's going to be locked when I lock the car, and it'll be unlocked when I unlock the car, or you, either or. So there's no more button in there for us to need to figure out if we needed to unlock it or not. It would just be unlocked every time it's unlocked. Hopping inside the 25 Civic hatchback, tons and tons of stuff to go through. We'll start here on the door here. So we got some soft touch material up top. We got a nice piano black piece down here on the door with our chrome door handle that you actually stick in here and pull back on that side. Love that design. We got some anti-scratch material here on the actual door panel in amongst all of the window switches, so you can't get that scratched. It's a very, very good place that gets touched all the time, so I'm glad they added that in there. Some more soft touch on the door handle there, and then we could fit one Red Bull in there and then a couple other snacks in there for us as well. Good to see. Got that piano black that carries across to the dash here as well. It comes onto the steering wheel as well, and then it comes across the rest of that dash, that nice piano black, and then carried into that passenger side door panel there. On the actual steering wheel itself, we got our cruise control options here for the adaptive cruise, but our lane departure, distance button, we can set that guy up. We got our volume up, down, track select, and we got a couple scroll wheels to control that full digital dash that we do get on the Civic Sport Touring Hybrid here. Got our heated wheel down below. We got our nice white stitching here on the inside of the steering wheel. The steering wheel has a good feel to it. The leather's nice and soft. It's not a super hard material. I'm all in love with that. Infotainment screen here. We do have the nice big one here for us with our Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, all that good stuff. Got our HVAC controls, our nice anti-scratch material down on the cup holders here. But let's fire this guy up so we can see everything. You can see got our big screen there. So if I scroll on the right-hand side of the steering wheel, you can actually see me going through a cornucopia of information there for us, all tucked in behind there, perfectly hidden, perfectly accessible for us. And then if I do the left-hand side as well, you can see I scroll through kind of if I want CarPlay, Android Auto, if I want some Bluetooth or the USB, any of that stuff on that side for us. I can actually change the gauge display as well. So if we scroll down into, we just got to find the actual customized display. We'll go down to the gauge design. It's probably one of my more favorite features on this. So we got round, and we can change to the bar. So now we can hide all that and have that speedometer and that power percentage gauge on the side, a little more hidden for us. And then when I do hit the cruise control, we can see a little Civic pop up on there for us, which is awesome to see. Into the infotainment center, you can see we got that big screen there. We got everything. We got the Google Assistant, we got the Play Store. We can see where our power flow is on this big screen as well for us. Awesome to see on that side. We got our HVAC controls, so we got the dual zone temps here and the fan speed in the middle with that nice piano black. Got our heated seats on the outside here. Awesome to see. And then we can see that big power flow thing there for us as well. So if I do put this guy into reverse, you can see that backup camera as well for us there. And then if I do start rolling forward, you can see we got some blue going in there for us. Power coming out. Got our wireless charger down below here, a couple more USB-Cs, cup holders, drive modes here. So we got a couple different drive modes. If we pan back into that screen there, you can see we got sport, individual, normal, and econ. The individual mode, if we pop into that, we can actually press and hold down on that switch down below. And we can actually change how the powertrain, the steering, the engine sound, and how the gauges look. So you can customize that to your actual own liking, which I really, really like. Got our parking brake, and then we got our big center console here. Got that white stitching that's on the leather, carries across there for us as well, but a very well thought, laid out interior on the driver and passenger side. Taking a quick seat here in the back of the Honda Civic hatchback here. Greeted by a plethora of space here. Now I have that front seat set up for a guy or girl my size here, about 5'11", that's sitting up front comfortably. And now I'm sitting back here and I have tons of room here back. My headspace is also quite high on this side. I still have probably about almost half a foot of room on this side. Obviously if I'm leaning back, but not too many people are doing that anyway, so don't need to worry about that. But other than that, the actual leather back here is nice and comfy. It's not stiff. I got some actual cushion. We got some nice storage here on the back of the passenger side seat. I got some cup holders here in the middle for us here as well. And then I also got a nice view here of the front in the back. I got that nice view over there in the passenger. They're not too far away. We can do all that good stuff, a nice conversation or anything on that side. If I close the door here, I got a good thing for my armrest here. You can see on the door we got that nice piano black with that silver marked up front here for the door handle. Got our 2 speakers on the door here for that Bose audio stereo system carried back here. Got that anti-scratch material along the door here with our power window and our heated seat button conveniently right in front of it. Some soft touch material and then a little bit of storage here and some storage down there. That person adjacent to me has the also same stuff on the other side as well. And then I got a little light here, and then we actually have one of the sound deadeners here on top of the roof. We got one up front here for us, and then we got 2 up front there for the driver and the passenger there. But perfectly good layout here in the back. That wraps us up for a little walkthrough on the 2025 Honda Civic Sport Touring Hatchback Hybrid there. Let me know if there's anything that we'd like to see maybe a little bit more of or anything like this. At the end of the day, I'm out here winging it the best I can, so by all means let me know if there's stuff I missed and all that, but we'll see you on the next one.